Hey there, Hung here, and welcome back to AI in Testing Coach. It's Tuesday, January 27th, 2026, and today we're exploring some really practical techniques for testing the new wave of AI systems. We'll cover how to test agents that remember conversations, new security threats you need to know, and how to build the datasets that make all of this possible. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about testing stateful AI agents. These are AI systems, like chatbots or assistants, that remember what you've talked about from one turn to the next. This is a huge challenge because their behavior isn't predictable. A new guide from Promptfoo gives us a great framework for this. It shows how to do functional testing, to check for specific replies, how to benchmark performance for speed and accuracy, and even how to red team the agent, which is just a focused way of trying to break it. This is so important because these agents are showing up everywhere. For a practical step, you can use their scaffold command to set up a sample project instantly. It's a fantastic way to see how to test an AI that has a memory. Now, building on that, let's talk about security. The Open Web Application Security Project, or OWASP, just released its first ever top 10 security list for AI agents. This is a big deal. These aren't your typical security bugs. They're things like agent goal hijacking, where a user can trick the AI into changing its mission, or tool misuse, where it's fooled into calling the wrong function. As testers, our responsibility is growing. We now need to check if a user can manipulate the AI's goals through conversation. The good news is that tools are already appearing to help. Promptfoo, for example, has red teaming tools that specifically test for these new OWASP vulnerabilities. Here's something you can try. Take one of those vulnerabilities, like prompt injection, and use a tool to see if you can get your application to reveal its internal system prompt. Okay, so to do any of that testing, you need good data. This brings us to our next topic, building production-grade evaluation datasets. An evaluation dataset is just a list of test cases, each with an input and an expected output that you use to measure your AI's quality. Without one, you're just guessing. Two great resources just came out. A Langsmith tutorial shows how to create these datasets programmatically, which is great for automation engineers who want to integrate this into their CI/CD pipelines. And there's an open source tool called Easy Dataset, which has a graphical interface. You can upload a document, and it automatically generates test questions for you. Pretty neat, right? My suggestion is to start small. Use a tool like Easy Dataset to generate 20 to 50 test cases for a single feature. This is the foundation for all other AI testing. All right, let's shift to the bigger picture. AI-powered test generation tools. There's a lot of hype, so what's the reality? A recent analysis of 11 platforms gives us a clear answer. These tools are genuinely fast. We're talking 9 times faster test generation and an 88% reduction in meanness, which is amazing. But they have limits. They work best on stable applications with really clear requirements. They still need a human with domain knowledge to review the tests, and they're better for regression testing than for finding complex business logic bugs or weird edge cases. This helps us manage expectations. So, if you're evaluating one of these tools, here's how to structure a pilot. Pick 20 to 50 tests for a stable part of your app. Run the pilot for 4 weeks and measure the actual time saved. That gives you a real ROI calculation before you commit. Here's my challenge for you this week. I want you to start building your first LLM evaluation dataset. Pick just one AI-driven feature in your application. It could be a chatbot, a summarizer, anything. Then create 20 test cases for it. Each one needs an input prompt and the expected correct output. Make sure to include 3 to 5 edge cases or tricky questions. Once you have that list, you can use a free framework like Promptfoo's evaluation tool to run them. This is the single most important foundational skill you can build right now. That's our session for today. Remember, building these skills takes practice, but it's totally doable one step at a time. You've got this. All the resources and links are in the show notes. Thanks for learning with me. Catching the next episode.